Hi, I'm Mixis, and we're playing the German Empire in the Great War Redux mod for Hearts of Iron 4. And last episode we pieced out Russia and freed the Poles. So this is what we're standing at the moment, or we pieced out the Soviets, I would say. The white movement here is still going. Wonder if this is just because they are at war with other ones. Let's check quickly here who we are. We're at war with so many people. We are... Well, we are at war with a lot of people. I can't see... Yeah, we got the Russian Republic there. We can just see the colors, of course. We're still at war with White Russia, but not the Red Russia. We'll leave Red Russia as it is. They'll get to sort themselves out. We don't need to do a military parade in Poland. And do we want to do anything here? No. So my gut feeling is that we will see what this event does. So that'll be fun. We're gonna plan up the attack for England too, but we're waiting for landing barges before we can do that. We need to assemble. We're gonna reorganize our army a little bit. We're gonna use a lot of these heavier artillery divisions, or our heavier infantry divisions. They've got the howitzers here as well. So we're gonna try and they don't really have any howitzers, so we're gonna reorganize a little bit and make sure that we've got our veterans for the invasion of England, and of course our newly formed Panzer Corps here. These are also very good veterancy from their fighting in Russia. They do need a lot of strength. We can actually move these. These are also, you can do it this way. We want to have these on high priority. These can be on medium priority. And I think I'll move this army down there. They are currently on garrison duties. All of these are... We actually have one artillery division there. Do we have anyone else? No, it's just the one. Let's move him up here for now, and we'll move a fresh division down there. He's in... Falkenhausen is in China. These are port garrisons. And these are extra port garrisons. Wonder all of these all went to Rome. Okay, let's party in Rome. All the garrison divisions. Western approaches, Southern Balkans. Okay, well, seems like we are taking care of this one. This is Bulgaria, so it's not our business to be guarding it, right? Let's see if we can actually push through here. I think we might have a bit too many divisions here now. I want to move... I'd rather move the other half off. Let's grab this one. Put them all on again. Now they're all 15 of them are getting planning bonus. Let's leave the high veterancy ones on. Oh, we want to do it the other way around, of course. We want to deselect the high veterancy ones, or the top ones here. That gives us 8. That'll give 7 left there. Let's save one more. This one's fine. And let's move these ones over there. Actually, we can move them down here for now. Let's see if we can alleviate the supply situation a little bit here. I still have the air support, of course. Or bomber support. And there we finish the new howitzers. Should be, yeah. I think we want to get the artillery upgrade as well. A mortar upgrade would be nice. Don't think the British are using that much CAS. I haven't seen any of it. Now we do want to have new howitzers, but we do have a decent shortage of howitzers as it is. So I think what we're going to do is just add, like we've done before in a lot of cases, we'll add another howitzer down there, add a few factories on it, and we'll keep both lines going once we fill it up. This of course will delay our infantry equipment further, our collection of new factories for infantry equipment. Armored cars, we can probably scrap this one now. No, not really. We still need to wait for a little bit more tanks there. We're just keeping this one up to keep some kind of reserve up until we replace them. They're going to be replaced by light tanks. Okay, let's keep working here on Italy. Let's see if we can push up with the infantry into the mountains and across. And why did the supply go here again? Why are they moving supply by sea? I thought we prohibited them. They probably just have too much going on down here at the moment. Let's see if we can move Galwit's army out. And he's missing... I can probably... Let's reorganize Galwit's up here for the naval invasion. Let's put them a little bit inland. It's not going to happen anytime soon. Let's move the entire naval invasion corps up. And we'll leave these two down in Italy for now. Galwit's had a few standard infantry divisions, so let's assign them here to Bodmer. And we will steal a few of Bodmer's high veterancy units here. Or Galwitz. This should help with the supply situation here. We're bringing out a lot of our heavy infantry divisions. Yeah, of course he's got roles. We don't need to assign any more roles. We've got the entire high command filled. We probably could remove from the motorized division as well. Take out some of the armored cars from here. Okay, we captured the British operative. That's nice. And use motorized instead and just have these as motorized divisions. These are kind of early mechanized divisions. The Treaty of Brest-Litovsk, the Baltic. The occupied Baltic should become our vassal principalities. Well, we are occupying most of the Baltic states. And I think we will do the same thing here. Removes puppet. Okay, yeah. We're not going to free the region. We will... puppet them, of course. Now we still got a little bit of German Empire up here. That's might become Belarus or something. I don't know. This area could at least become Vilnius, of course, and Minsk. Yeah, don't know what's going to happen here. We'll see. We did actually gain the rest of the territory that we hadn't conquered before. Let's get them all on the Soviet border there. Oh, so the map is starting to shape up. This is becoming interesting. We can unite the Baltics as well. That's cool. Okay, so let's see what we... Oh, now we decrypted Italy. That gives us a little bit of a... It should give us a small bonus. Oh, they're all in the reserves. And we're still winning. I guess that's good. Yeah, we've got these unassigned. Let's help out there then. Let's see if we can pinch them up here. Let's see if these can... So many pop-ups. Okay, so they... Soviets declared war on the Cuban people. And we can't really see where they are. Oh, it must be this one. Alright. Katrin och där. There's a lot of places that are breaking free here now. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. We got a lot more troops down here now. We should have no trouble whatsoever in kicking everyone out from here. Let's move a few more in from that direction. I'm not sure what we can do here though. And this battle is so slow. It would be nice if we could reinforce with some of our stronger divisions. There we go. Radio would be nice. Austro-Hungarians want to lend this us almost nothing. We'll decline that one. Of course, with BBA by blood alone, you start the lend-lease actually is calculated into the war score. We are pulling the weight here in this war. That's nice. The UK is pulling probably the most weight here too. France was pulling a lot before, of course. I wonder why they are bombing Western Germany instead of anything else. But look at months here. Or years. No. I wonder how our naval supremacy is here. Do we have any? Enemy supremacy, yeah. I was thinking if we could make a naval invasion of the Corsica and Sicily. But I don't think we are getting through that way. And our armored forces here have been on the move again. I'm going to keep them down here. And keep moving. That is into hills, so it should be okay to move in with the tanks. They're not the best, of course, in hilly terrain. But now we got one of them actually in... Oh, there's a hidden river crossing there. No wonder it's so hard to get over. Not always easy to see these rivers. If we press up there somewhere, I still can't see the river. I want to keep going. Probably on the way down there. On to down there. I'll push a bit there too. Okay, so Belarus proclaims their independence. The liberation movement in Belarus declared independence. They hope that they can survive this war, in which Germany and Russia surrounding themselves, between the devil and the deep sea. Well, I wonder if we end up at war with them. No, we just have military access to them. Okay. Well, there's not a lot of point of us being on the Soviet border now, is there? So let's get rid of this one. And let's see if they get assigned to the... Yeah, they get assigned to the garrison order instead, I think. The garrison half of Europe order, that is. Transcaucasian DFR has capitulated. Alright, so we're not reading these capitulation notes. But it's going to be one of the small states that formed up here somewhere. Oh, captured an Italian operative. That's nice. Anyone we can. That was everyone, of course. Okay, so we have broken through nicely here. Let's see if we can push in a little bit here as well. We want to make sure that we have our armored divisions concentrated. It doesn't really matter where at the moment. Maybe there's 29 divisions. No. Let's grab half of them and put them back there. 1 division, 14. Yeah, that sounds better. 14 is maybe a little bit too much, even that. Let's grab half of them and put them back here again. Now we have no divisions. That was interesting. 15, 8. 8 is fine. And they of course have Palermo as their objective. They're going to be bolstered up by the... I think we'll use the entire... No, they're already assigned there. Get rid of that one. I'll just put them down there. Italian offensive operation. Alpine region offensive operation. Alright. And everyone under this banner here, we want you to advance this way. 21, there should be more divisions there. Now we know we're moving up with some tanks there too. Maybe we should actually... We're moving with infantry, let's move with the tanks down there instead. It looks like they're gonna retake this tile. It doesn't really matter. If we can sneak behind them and take Taranto, that would be really good. We do want to have one moving in there to try and meet him. And let's use the artillery division to pin them. And here we want to probably want to stop there, and then when we beat them there, just go straight across the strait. Give them no chance to dig in on the other side. Let's keep pushing up here. Let's keep them in place. Taranto is under siege. There can't be much left now for Italy, no. And just grab one there. Bring in this tile. Okay, so logistics companies are up to date. Signal companies would be nice. Reinforcement rate seems to be really poor. And military police could also be good. Let's grab the engineer companies. Engineer companies of course give the... now they only give entrenchment, but they do give some river attack. I think it's up here that we gain... here we gain some more urban attack. But we do have engineers with most of our companies, so that could be useful. So make sure we push them out of Italy down there. And let's push a bit here too. And let's not leave them any breathing room. Okay, so we have successfully navigated all the way down here. Now we just need to actually cross this border here too. Oh, we got free dockyards. You can probably put a bunch more of them into... I think these are the escort classes, or the torpedo boats. Let's put more, a little bit more in there and a little bit more in there. And something like that. And as the... we can start off with just going something like so. I think this one's going into the high sea fleet, so they must be the ones we're using for screens. And we got 2 more ships finishing off here. Actually just one, the Bayern. is finishing off soon in July. And then the Mackenzians will probably be too late for the war. Oh, we are missing rubber. Let's see if we can gain rubber from somewhere. The Dutch. Fancy that the Dutch are neutral. It just happens to be better for us. Oh, and finally Greece capitulated. They have absolutely nothing left. They've got 8 trucks and 18 support equipment. A couple of rifles. A little bit of fuel. That's absolutely nothing. And we still need to actually rush this part. Italy is not looking very nice. It's very border-gory. We'll probably get better once we actually capitulate them. And then we've got the British to fend off on the other side. Where are you? Oh yeah, we just grabbed this one from the Eastern Front. So ideally we'd like to have it in... Let's put it into this army. And grab one of these back. Now we'll see if we can go straight across here. It looks like they do have quite a few troops on the other side. Yeah, let's make a change of plan here. I probably want to change colors on the Marines though. A little bit bolder green, or green-blue. That way we can differentiate between them. Something like so. You can keep the tanks down here until they actually arrive. But I think we want to get a few of them up to... Let's put them up in Taranto for now. Let's see if we can pressure them a little bit more here. Alright, so we finished new bombers. That's very nice to see. And these are way ahead of time, of course. Do we have anything? Oh, well, the tanks are getting there. Could get the better engines. That'll allow us to increase the armor protection a little bit. Without actually affecting the production efficiency too much. The new chassis would affect the production efficiency quite a lot. Okay, so we got our factories into howitzers at least. And now we got double the amount of factories producing howitzers. Even if half of them are producing older ones. Aircraft up here. And this of course is going to cost us a bit, but let's see if we can... We've got some air experience, we can't really spend it on anything else. What range do we have on these? 800, that's not really that good, is it? I don't care too much about the engine here. Reliability doesn't really matter. But maybe 30 reliability is... Oh, okay. Ground attack 0.4. Yeah, that's hardly any increase at all. I think increasing range is going to give us a better overall fighter. Does the engine still... just increase agility and speed? I think that might be fine. 200. Gain a little bit of range, a little bit of max speed, a little bit of agility, a little bit less reliable. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so this is the one we want to decommission. I just want to make sure that we are replacing the correct thing. So let's grab some medium bombers. And we've soon got one full wing of them. And we have no space there for them. There's no real airports around here, are there? I should be able to fly from there. And these should be coming down here pretty quickly. Let's make sure that we're moving in everywhere here. Oh, and here come the bombers. Nice. Okay. Improved artillery upgrades. That's nice. Question is if we want to grab the mortar upgrade as well, or the... We probably want to go for the artillery upgrade. We're not going to be able to get those in time though. I think we need to go for a few of these. Would like to go down this route, but I think the reinforce rate there is going to be important. Yeah. Okay, so Corfu has been taken as well. I think most of these troops, let's field them down here in France for now. And get back up to Berlin. And Italy has capitulated. Some trains have got nothing left as well. I was thinking maybe we'll actually gain something, but no. The Marines should be able to deal with that, no problem. Okay, so we want to start bolstering up here. Let's make sure we have... Let's put them all over there, and let's get rid of the lines down here. That means we should have... these troops can be in France. Let's keep this army in Germany. We got these small extras, they can be in Leipzig for now. Now we've got a bunch of these garrison divisions. We might want to garrison Italy a little bit better, and maybe Greece as well. The British still have naval supremacy down here. So we're not entirely free of naval invasion threat. And I'm not sure the Austro-Hungarians are up for garrisoning all of this properly. Well, let's put a few down here in... we want to be in the province next door, I think. Yeah, okay, that's not happening. Okay, the Hungarians or the Austro-Hungarians can garrison that. I think Split is where the port is. And then I've got one down here. Something like that. It looks like we got to keep Sicily here as well. So Russia said it does not recognize Ukraine. We need to negotiate with the newly formed Ukrainian government about supporting its independence. We could recognize their sovereignty in exchange for giving us military access. And Shelm. Is that? Wonder where that is. Well, we will send the Ukrainians our offer, at least. Oh, okay, they got a little bit here in Kolm. Of course, from Poland. Now, we don't need to have these fighter groups down here. Let's have them stand down. And bring them back to our side. We need to build up the airports, I think, for the naval invasion around here. We're gonna need to have... at least a few in the areas close. This is probably as good as it's going to get. 600. Let's build it up properly. Normandy we can build up a little bit. I don't think it's worth building up Bretagne. They've got no range are the aircraft that we do have. No, that's fine. At least we have a little bit. We can always have, well, we got our airships in, and they're almost all full wings anyway. They're already in Lille here. And we'll just build up 2 more big airfields for our invasion aircraft. Yeah, you're gonna need to be on some kind of line there. It's okay, we've got 3 ports more down here. We probably want to move some of these down there then. Let's grab the 3 from here. I can just have them move down here for now. Now we've got 4 ports. Sicily is loaded with ports. There we go. I'll get them all into the correct area. Now we can stand down these fighters. We can stand down these aircraft. Move them up too. Move them to there. Let's move the tactical bombers for now just up to there. We want to consolidate some of our recon aircraft too, I think. Don't need to have them hanging about everywhere here. Don't think we need them there. We can keep those up here. Let's consolidate them in Luxembourg. Let's keep some viewing there of the channel. And we want to, of course, go into Palermo as well. And that should be fine. Oh, they're trying to invade us here. Let's split this one in half and keep half of them just standing there defending them until we get our security divisions in place. And they're still not here. Let's get rid of that one. And no. And we captured a Russian. Okay, so let's grab the naval invasion specialists and we've got our ships in Wilhelmshaven. I think we might want to launch our naval invasion from Hanover instead. And we don't need to have them on a order. We can just move them up this way. And let's start drawing in some battle plans. Okay, so at the time of, well, actually predating World War I, the Germans had looked around where they could invade, and the entire south coast up to about with posts Harwich here up to, yeah, maybe up to Ipswich, was considered too fortified to be able to stage a naval invasion on. And anything basically north of the Huber here, or north of Hull, would be too far north to be able to achieve a fast strategic victory against London. So most of the naval invasions from this time period focuses on this area here in East Anglia, Norfolk and Suffolk. I think it is should be around here. And so this is where we're going to stage our invasion as well. Unfortunately, the port here is only a level 1 port. We've got an airport here that's close by as well, and we'll just have to make do with it. Hopefully we can capture Harwich here quite quickly, which is a big deep water port and was regarded easily protected by mines and the likes because of its situation, if you manage to control this area, of course. And then we'll just kind of pour in from below here. The Marines, of course, will be tasked with the first wave, and then we will ship in the second wave through the port here in Norwich. And we probably don't want to ship them all in at the same time. And I think we can only plan for, I think, 2 divisions at the moment. Or we bring 2 divisions in there. I think these are... Yeah, these are 20 width, so these are actually quite strong ones. Naval invasion can be of 80 width. I don't think we can add those, no. So we'll just have the rest of them will hang around here for now. And we should be able to plan up the... No, that one's not going to help, is it? It's going to be impossible for us to actually grab. And then we'll land with 2 divisions here. And we'll land with 2 more divisions to the north, right on the airport there. And that's going to be our naval invasion. And these 2 last divisions will be assigned to the central invasion here. And of course this is why we have the high sea fleet. The main task of the high sea fleet was to make sure that the invasion could happen, and will be able to. We got a pretty sizable fleet here, and we could probably be... we can probably open up a little bit here. And we're going to need to open this one up for the naval invasion anyway. Invading these 2 tiles comes from this sea tile, so that's where we're going to be parking our fleet during the invasion. And then hopefully these will just be able to land and assist. It might not even be guarded this port because it is a smaller one. And it's in a nice reach of the big naval base here in Greater London. Let's see if we have any level 1 ports. We do have one here in Pommern. So we'll be able to ship in... It looks like now that's going to be by rail, of course. Thinking if we have one, we can see kind of what... That's a level 2 naval base. And this is a level 1. Okay, so 8. Yes, we know about what kind of supply limit we have, because I think our Marines actually have a decent supply footprint. Yeah, they're going to be using about 1, so 8 divisions is about all we can supply on or support on the one there. Of course, we're going to get a little bit of a local supply from the state here. Can't really see that there. Actually, it's the naval base. Yeah, okay, so the naval base is located here. And maybe we want to swing... No, we can invade from up north here, and then but the fleet will be stationed here for the main assault on the port. I thought the port was on the Norwich tile, but it's right here. That's going to be fine though, and that means we are straight on the railway down to London. We need to wait for the naval invasion tech, of course, to finish. It might only be... I think it just added 7 though. It's another 5, and we have 2 already. And then of course we need to plan these. So that means 1 division won't be able to make it across. That'll probably be, we'll send 1, I don't know, 4 divisions into the port, 2 into the airport, and 1 into Norwich proper. I think that is the better route to do it. Need to unassign it before we can assign it. That means, yeah, we're gonna have these. So we'll leave this one that has the lowest veterancy to be shipped across afterwards. We might, however, want to see if we can... I think we want to split this fleet up a little bit. We've got the convoy. Yeah, we're not going to need to be convoy escorting here anymore. But let's make sure that we are in the North Sea, and we're going to add on the channel there. We've got a couple of destroyers here that are out searching. What do they have? Don't think they are. No, these are just kind of torpedo boats. We have at least enough here to make a second spotting fleet up here. And we will put them... Where's the binoculars? Down there. And they will be tasked with patrolling here as well. We have a couple of submarines out here hunting convoys as well. We might want to be... Yeah, we can go in a little bit closer there now. What do we have down there? We got one reserve submarine down there. We got two. These are actually the new submarines. What do they have here? Well, they're already full. Maybe we can move one of these up there, and we will use these new task force, of course, and move it up. And this is a submarine. And we'll just pick out our saved one there. And these can go and hunt in the North or the Atlantic. I think we have got these. Now the screen penetration actually turns out it's not very much. It's like a 2% once you've taken in the original screen penetration. So we're going to go with the reveal chance. And hit chance is good. Cooldown is also good. That means you fire more torpedoes. The hit chance is, of course, nice that the torpedoes actually hit. I think the other one is actually a bigger DPS boost. We keep this one in reserve. Did we have a... No, we did not do that here. We'll just activate the this one, automatic reinforcements. They are allowed to split off for repairs, of course. Same thing here. And the same thing there. And I think we've already got it activated on those. Now on the main fleet... Oh wow, the veterancy on these battleships. This is insane. I mean, all of these are really... It's just the new ones that don't really have the veterancy yet. But a big battle that's happened here. We've sunk another 3 of the British battleships, or dreadnoughts. Put a lot of damage on their other ones. We'll see if we can lure them out for another few fights here before we finally settle in. And we're of course building up the airports there as well. And military parades, we don't want to be doing any of those. War propaganda could probably be a good idea to keep at. Let's do some war propaganda, of course, against Soviet Russia. We're not at war with them, but they are at war, right? Okay, so the Finland is having a bit of a communist revolution. Just after gaining their independence. We might want to... Let's see, how many wings do we have? We've got 17 wings there, so that means we've got space for 3 recon wings. Let's move them in there, and we will put them on air recon in England. I want to have them all on air recon and not on naval patrol, of course. Maybe we can move... Don't think we've got anything that has the range to actually reach there, no. Let's just put them there and let's bump a few more into naval patrols in the North Sea. These can... we'll just hold them, they don't need to be flying there anymore. We're going to be moving these off soon. Making or shooting down a decent amount of those. We should be able to see that too if we go to the British Intel Ledger. On here we should be able to go to bombers. Or maybe these only count. And this is production, of course. This doesn't... don't know. It's hard to see. Don't know if they count the Zeppelins as bombers though. I would say not, because they are not losing any ones here. Yes, they are losing a lot down here. Probably just hasn't updated the last month. It's probably on a monthly tick, this one. In some kind of way. And they're building a lot of convoys. Or probably maybe submarines actually. but they're not building capital ships or screens. So they're using their factories for other things. Only 7 factories on airplanes, 40 on military equipment. They've only got 47 factories, mind you. 75 divisions is what we'll be facing off when we land. And we should be able to get supremacy over this fleet. They do have a lot of battleships, or dreadnoughts, and a few battle cruisers. And we've got more battle cruisers. We've got 12 battle cruisers and 40 battleships. So we're about even on numbers there, or they're a little bit behind us. They have so many more destroyers than we do, though. They've got about 3 times more destroyers, probably more heavy cruisers. So it would be good if we can dwindle them down just a little bit more. We might actually be able to fly our tactical bombers. I think they can do, they can do naval strikes. Let's move them up here. Let's have them not port strikes. We want to have naval strikes. They might actually be able to do some damage as well. They have, they do have a decent naval attack. Can't complain about this. Alright, but the invasion there is gonna be for the next episode. We need to finish some ticks here and plan these out and then launch the attack, of course. But until then, thank you very much for watching. Take care and see you next time.